men and women can't be friends because no man can be friends with a woman that he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
So you're saying that a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive?
No, you pretty much want to nail him too.
So how did you meet?
Who are you asking the question of?
Both of you.
The first time I met him was at a bowling alley.
I was the assistant manager.
Yes.
I was the night manager.
Yeah, we were on different teams.
No, that wasn't it. Wrong.
We were on different teams.
The first time we met, we were at the bowling alley. You came in with your sister and
No,
Nat.
I said the first time I remember meeting. That's the first time you remember meeting me.
You don't remember meeting?
No, I don't remember you
I
then.
was behind the counter.
I don't remember you.
Well, it was a long time ago. This is how I look back in '72. I got the hat, same different glasses. It was actually says '73.
I don't know how we ever got together then.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was. I was in McMaster. We met at McMaster. I got a thing there that says McMaster.
I had Easter Sunday off.
Good, because it was
Easter
a Monday.
We met at university. We had the same class together.
Popular narrative and fiction.
And we didn't have any mutual friends.
Nope.
And we just met that way.
Well, yeah, I turned around to look at the clock and then I saw this like stare directly in my direction. I was like, okay.
And he stared right back.
Yeah. I was looking at the clock.
We met at McMaster in 2002 in a comparative literature class.
Yes.
And I think that was the only elective.
It's the only one that I had for the whole 4-year program.
Right.
One arts elective, and that was it. Comparative literature.
Of all the comparative literature courses and all the world, you walked into mine.
It was a good choice.
Yeah.
Grape?
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
I'll roll down the window.
So I remember we sat at a round table, and one day I looked up and he was looking at me, and I remember how blue his eyes were and how nervous I was that he was looking at me when I was looking at him.
I thought you were pretty. I thought you had a nice, look good.
I think it's entirely wrong. I don't know if we're going to cut this, but you met me before we were in that bowling league.
I don't remember you.
First of all, you came to the Monday Night Men's League, where I was the
Yeah.
treasurer of the league. And
It's all news to me.
and then you ignored me. Then I went home and you called me at home that night.
I called you.
And that was Monday night. And then on Wednesday, we actually were in the bowling league, and we bowled together.
What was your first date like?
Oh my
Our
goodness.
first date. I think we went to Starbucks for our first
Yeah,
date.
we did.
It was as simple being friends beforehand made it a little awkward to be on a date in the first place, but
Actually, you know what he did?
Oh.
It was in your mom's
I'm wrong.
your mom and dad's Lexus, and he had to show me everything that this car does. He had to show me like every little feature. He was so excited. I think he was more excited about the car than the date at the time.
We went to the movies.
Yeah, went to a Thai place, didn't we?
Oh, right, we went to Thai place.
Yeah, went to a Thai place in
Yeah.
movies. And then, I guess that you didn't explain also that you were the other woman.
Well, he had a girlfriend when we met.
yeah, so she was the other one.
But then he didn't have a girlfriend. And then we went out for Thai food.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
I remember when you asked me out, I pretended that I didn't know what your name was.
Yeah, that was weird.
I thought I was being coy. Like, oh, I haven't been watching you this whole time. Yeah.
I knew.
And then where do we go?
Well, I
What's
took
he-
you out to a really nice dinner at East Side Marriott.
Which there weren't a lot of places off campus at McMaster to go to, so that was pretty much the only place. And I remember he ate a hot pepper in one bite.
I don't know why you remember that.
I remember it so vividly, and I thought that's the man for me.
Okay, I was just hungry.
Because I didn't even notice
Because she
you.
didn't talk to anybody, but
I
she's a
didn't
good
even
bowler.
notice you. I didn't.
She's a good bowler, and I noticed
Well,
that.
that's why he was interested. He liked my form.
Okay.
My bowling form.
All right, that's it. That's the end of that story. So we got that all wrong, but anyways,
Yeah.
that's it.
Anyway,
Close.
well, I remember meeting him across the room, and I said, "Boy, is he ever good looking? Look at that beautiful smile."
It was
I couldn't
sometime in
stop looking at
bowling.
you. And then when we left the bowling alley,
Okay, what year
you
was that?
pretended to run over me with your car. I was standing there.
No, excuse me. You were
Yeah,
driving
and
your
that's
car.
how you were trying to pick me up.
No, you were driving your car.
I was
And
driving-
I stood in front of your car. I was with Saul.
Oh, you wouldn't let me go.
Saul was
I
driving
got this
me.
a little backwards. That's right. I tried to run you over with the car.
Correct. You didn't
That's it.
try to.
Yeah,
but I
you
walked in
got-
front of your
you-
car.
You walked in the way.
Okay, next question.
And then we had to sit outside on the curb so we can look at the car.
We enjoyed a beverage as well. That's about it.
Yep. That was our first date.
It was the best date. It
I
was
miss
the
that
best
car.
date. She misses the car now. We gotta go out and buy one. Maybe a few years.
Why'd you go?
Because I thought you were cute.
Oh, good.
And then I saw you eat the hot pepper, so
Sealed the deal.
seal the deal. And yeah, and then that brings us to now.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a little in between. That was,
13 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a while ago.
We look the same though.
I do not. You do. I do not.
I don't look the same.
You look better.
I look better. I'm better with age. I'm like a fine wine.
Or cheese.
Every woman wants to be called a cheese.
A faceless guy rips off your clothes, and that's the sex fantasy you've been having since you were 12. Exactly the same.
Well, sometimes I varied it a little.
Which part?
What I'm wearing.
And what was your wedding like?
Oh,
It was a rainy
it was
day.
nice.
It was rainy. It rained.
It rained a little, yeah, in Burlington. And just a regular wedding, about 100 people.
Yeah.
Not a lot of planning. We just got married.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Good wedding.
Yep.
The reception
it was in the
at-
fall. It was in the fall
And yeah, in October.
of 72.
The reception
not
was
73.
The reception was at the Pines.
That's
in
not.
Hamilton.
That's not there anymore.
I know.
We're still here though.
Yeah, I know.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Everything went really well until
Yeah.
I got really sick. I had a migraine and I got sick to my stomach and I had to leave the wedding for a couple of hours.
I had a great time at my wedding.
Yeah, he did. I've seen the pictures.
Like in Fiddler on the Roof when they had their wedding in a barn and everyone had a great time. That's what our wedding was like. It was very low key, friendly, warm, not fancy schmancy.
And free.
And someone almost dropped a chuppah on your
And
head.
free. Well, no, someone didn't almost drop it. Uncle Alan dropped the whip on my head.
And I came back.
Yeah, she
I
did
did
come
come
back,
back.
thank God. Yeah.
Yes.
But I do remember you walking across the front lawn of where we got married with your white dress flowing in the wind and then getting ready to throw up. And I was like, wow, I thought I'd be the one that's sick at my wedding.
So that's that.
Are you comfortable?
Sure.
What's the secret to a successful
Oh.
marriage?
Oh, I got that one. It's 3 words.
I know what's coming.
Let's eat out.
And that's always good. Yeah.
It's always good to eat
Go
out.
out. Yeah.
Except when she's cooking.
Well, then
Then we
you
don't eat
better
out.
not. No.
We laugh every day.
I could laugh right now.
He makes me laugh every day, like every day.
Yeah.
I don't know what the secret is. I thought about that, and I have
been a
no
long
idea.
time.
Nobody ever told me.
No, it's been a long time. Take the
So
glasses off.
I think you just muddle along and do the
Yep.
best you can and hope everything turns out okay.
And send Dennis to McMaster too.
And if
Then you met Rebecca at McMaster.
yeah, I know.
Okay, well, see, 2 for 2.
Yeah, sense of humor.
And a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Challenging,
I'm difficult. I'm too structured. I'm completely closed off.
but in a good way.
And I'm gonna be 40
When?
someday.
In 8 years.
But we do things together, and that's really good. She's besides being my wife and your mother, she's my best friend too. So
Yeah,
That's true.
when I lost a friend, she moved away, and I thought I was really sad. And I said, I lost my best friend, and Daddy said, what are you talking about? I'm your best friend. And it was so nice, and I realized, yeah, you are my best friend.
Yeah.
I guess I'm yours.
next.